and welcome to How to Find a Pilates Curl. For this small instructional video, you're just going to need a towel. A hand towel size works great, or something fabric that's a similar size to this. So the Pilates curl is a position that we're going to come into a lot during class, during mat workouts, and alignment, especially alignment of the pelvis, is super important for your Pilates curl. So your towel is going to be your magic helper, and the easiest way to get that towel folded so that it fits under your low back is to fold it in half this way, and then keep it in this orientation and just fold it in half again, and then roll it up. Don't fold it, actually roll it so that it is not flat. It's going to be similar to the curvature of your spine, so it's nice and rounded. And then lie flat on your back, keep your towel handy, and just lie all the way flat on your back, because pretty much for most people, when you lie flat on your back, you have a neutral pelvis. And this is what we are trying to find in the Pilates curl, and that's what the towel is going to help us find. So just take a note that when you're lying flat with your legs straight, your hip points, the front of your hips, and your pubic bone are all at the same height. You don't have a pelvic tuck, which would mean your pubic bone is lifted higher than your hip points, and you're not in the pelvic tilt, which would mean your pubic bone is lower than your hip points. You have a big arch under here. You're just neutral. These three bones at the front of the pelvis are in the same horizontal plane, and for everyone, the amount of space you have under your lower back is going to be different. I have a lot of space. I can really get my whole arm under there. Some people will have more space than me, and some people will have less space. But whatever space you have, we want to keep this space so that our three front bones of our pelvis stay in the same horizontal plane when we curl our head up. And what's going to happen if you don't have something here to help you out in the beginning is you're going to curl your head up, and you're going to lose that space under your lower back. And then what will happen is your rectus abdominis muscles, the superficial muscles, are going to push out, and your deep core muscles are not going to contract. So shove that towel under. Make sure that it doesn't put you in a tilt, and make sure that it's not so flat that your pelvis can still tuck. You really want to have it exactly high enough so that when it's under there, you can't really move your pelvis around. I'm trying to move, I'm trying to tuck, and it's just not happening. So now that I've got that, I can see what happens when I curl my head and shoulders off the mat. And as you guys can see, I still have those three bones in the same horizontal plane. I'm not in a tuck, I'm not in a tilt. And that is how you find the correct pelvis alignment when you come into your Pilates curl. So let's see if our body can do other things when we're in this alignment, when the towel is helping. So curl your head up and lift your right leg up and lower it down. Lift your left leg up, lower it down. Do that one more time. And I want you to notice how your belly button pulls in and doesn't pop out. That's how you know you're in the right pelvis alignment and you're nice and neutral, and all three of those bones are horizontal. And then lower your head down. Okay, make it a little bit harder. Bend your knees, curl your head up, and make sure that you're not tucking. This is, as soon as the knees bend, things can go haywire. So you don't want to be here where your muscles can push out. You want to be firmly in a horizontal alignment of the front of the pelvis, and the back of the pelvis is pressing into the mat. It's not trying to lift up off the mat. So once you have that, curl your head up. You should see your belly button pull in. Lift your legs to tabletop, and then see if your belly button can stay pulling in as you do what we call marching. Tap one foot at a time to the mat without bending your knee more. I keep my knee at a 90-degree angle, and I just tap one foot at a time. And then you can lower your feet. And trick that you can use to always have the right pelvis alignment whenever you have to come into your Pilates curl. It's one of the hardest parts of Pilates. This is going to be your secret weapon.